Hi everybody, welcome to the Countdown to Reach. I am CsR Magnum NN, and we have 5 days, 4 hours, 21 minutes, and 8 seconds left until the Reach beta comes out. I know you guys are probably like, man, this kid must be pretty diehard to keep having these podcasts, but I am, so either listen or just do something else. Anyways, to get into what we're going to be talking about, we're actually going to start off the show with something a little different. We're going to go right to Call of Duty really quick. New Call of Duty to be announced Friday. Apparently Infinity Ward obviously is probably not going to be making it because of the whole copyright issue or whatever. So they're probably not going to be making it, obviously. But they haven't really said anything about the new Call of Duty other than the fact that, well, it looks like it's going to be like an old school one. I don't know if they're going to go back to World War II. Who knows? Just judging by the font, it looks like it's old school, but I hope they do like future. I don't know. I think Call of Duty needs to go into the future a little bit. You know, Modern Warfare is cool and all, but I'm kind of looking forward to some future warfare. So that's just the top news for today. But to get back into Reach, I'm going to pretty much go over all the guns that are coming out for the new one. The new ones that they at least say that they're coming out with. So I don't know if they're either going to eventually edit them or if they're going to come out with more. Who knows? With Bungie, they really keep you in the dark for a lot of things. But regardless, we're going to start off with the needle rifle. Needle rifle being the first gun that just on my list. It's pretty much just like a battle rifle, but with like a needler. It looks kind of dumb. I don't like the needler at all, so I don't like it at all. I just think it's going to be one of those bust weapons, you know, like the carbine. Like it's a cool weapon and all, and it's really good against battle rifles. But come on, battle rifle versus carbine. I'm going to pick a battle rifle up. I mean, you know, obviously carbine would probably win in a close battle, but you know, regardless, I still like the battle rifle. Anyways, the next weapon is the plasma repeater. Pretty much replaces the plasma rifle, which was the pretty much like the dual wielding. I mean, there's nothing really to. I mean, I can't really explain it any better than that. It's just the Covenant assault rifle. It looks cool. The more you shoot it, though, it actually slows down. So if you are firing like crazy, I don't think it has to reload, obviously, but it slows down, so your shots aren't, you know, you're not going to get as much bullets off to somebody. So that's something to always keep in mind when you're playing the game. Plasma launcher, which is the rocket launcher, except for, you know, Covenant plasma. It can shoot up to 4 like shots at a time. Like it like burst shots. You can like lock on the targets. Kind of like Halo 2 with the rocket launcher. So that's going to be cool to have. I think it's going to kind of make vehicles obsolete, to be honest with you. You know, vehicles, you know, it's good to not have the vehicles be too overpowering, but at the same time, you got to at least give the vehicles a chance. And with that gun, it just doesn't look like it's going to give them a chance. Next weapon's the grenade launcher. I don't like grenade launchers, but this one looks kind of cool. You can shoot it, and what it'll do is it'll bounce once, and then it'll blow up on. I think it bounces once, and then it'll actually explode. Or it'll have an alt fire where you can shoot a grenade and actually let it sit there until somebody comes, and you can let go of the button, and it'll explode. So that's going to really be interesting to use. I think that's going to, you know, that's going to be a really cool gun to use. I like I said, I'm not a grenade launcher fan, but I think it's going to be cool. The focus rifle, which I talked about in the episode, I think 2 episodes ago, it's pretty much the sniper rifle with the sentinel beam. Pretty much, if they had a kid, that's what it'd be. The focus rifle is pretty cool because, you know, it's gonna. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a cheap weapon, but at the same time, it's probably not gonna be because think about it, it's a sniper. Yet it takes like, you know, a while to, you know, you're gonna have to keep constantly locking on to somebody to kill them. Whereas a sniper, one shot to the head kills them. So that's definitely going to be an interesting weapon. See how they really do good with that. And last but not least, we got the Designated Marksman Rifle, otherwise known as the DMR. DMR looks pretty cool. It's a one-shot burst. If you want to even call it a burst, it's just a semi-automatic weapon. We actually had a person ask me yesterday which weapon he likes, which one is going to be better, you know, the Halo 3/2 battle rifle versus the DMR. I'm going to have to still, like I said before, go with the battle rifle. I mean, I don't know why people I don't know why Bungie thought it was a good idea to replace the best weapon in the game. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. I really hope that Reach, I hope the DMR is a really good weapon, but I don't know. To Bungie, I just gotta tell you, you did a really stupid thing to replace the battle rifle. That's kind of what made a lot of people like game trailers. I'm sorry, not game trailers, game battles, and MLG, because of the fact that they had that weapon. It was just a sweet weapon. You can't replace that, and they're trying to replace it with this DMR, and you can't. I mean, it's a circular. It's like the aiming cursor is circular, which is it's okay, but I mean that's how the battle rifle was, but at least had the spokes so that you can kind of like I don't know, it just looked like the battle rifle was just a little bit more of a beastlier weapon. I know that's not a word, but it just looked like a better weapon, and the DMR it just doesn't look like it's a good replacement. It's going to be the best weapon in my opinion. Overall, between all the guns out there, I think the DMR is definitely going to be the number one weapon for anybody. But if I had to choose a weapon besides that I am most interested in, it's probably going to be the plasma repeater. Looks kind of cool just because of the fact that it's an assault rifle slash Covenant assault rifle, so that's going to be cool. And the focus rifle. I really am interested to see how overpowering that weapon is, if it's going to be good, if it's going to be bad, if it's going to be just right. So, overall, I think all the guns look interesting. None of them really popped out at me besides the DMR. But the DMR kind of popped out at me in a good way and a bad way. So, mixed emotions about the new weapons. But overall, I think it's going to be a really cool game. So, that's pretty much the podcast for day 5. Stay tuned for the rest of them.